Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 31 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. So we're starting off on day 10 in year 1 of winter. Just checking the weather as always, and it is actually a festival today. I don't know why I said actually like that. So today is the dog race and you can just wait and see how that turned out. So of course our dog's not with us this morning. Just checking the calendar as well. So let's go out and start our day. And while we do this, I just wanted to say thank you everybody if you were watching my most recent playthrough, which was the Astrobot playthrough. I uploaded a video every single day for nearly 3 weeks, which is something that I am not used to. And I just wanted to say thank you if you watched that playthrough. Your support really does mean the world to me. So enough soppiness, we are now feeding the hens, as always, and this episode will run through the 10th, 11th and 12th of winter, again year 1. I can't believe this is part 31, to be honest. Oh, we just lost a food and another one, so that's 2 food wasted. But we do have our fancy new mayonnaise maker, so we're just checking if we needed any food there. I don't think we do. I went by that a little bit quick, didn't I? Picked up a chicken by accident. I cannot pick up this egg for the life of me. Come on. There we go. Now it is really stormy and windy outside, so if you hear any windy noises, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and use our handy dandy mayonnaise maker. And I'm glad we invested in this because it will definitely help us out with money through the winter. And it means no more running back and forth to the hot spring with the eggs. So let's go ahead and ship all these. Of course, we won't get the money today because it's a festival day, but we will get the money for them tomorrow. So back out we go. We're going to go ahead and say hello to the horse. And good morning, Binky. Running straight towards us. How cute. And there's a bit of a speed up here because we do need to get Binky out of the barn. And there we go, he's out. That wasn't too painful that time. So let's head into the barn for our sheep and cow. We definitely need more of these. My imaginative names, Moo and Fluffy. And I don't know if we'll be keeping the milk or shipping it. We do need milk for cooking. My aim is, of course, to get all the recipes done as well. This is going to be as close to a 100% playthrough as we can get it. Couldn't speak then. And it looks like we are going to keep the milk. So with that, I think we're heading back home. And it looks like we're going to cook straight away with it. So again, I have sped this part up because you've seen cooking before. But anyway, we make hot milk, which we're about to put straight in the fridge, which they call an ice box, which it's not an ice box, but never mind. We're going to put hot milk in the fridge for an indefinite amount of time, right? And it's going to stay hot. That is just the mechanics of Harvest Moon. But with that, let's head straight back out of the house. And it looks like we are going to head straight to the festival, even though it doesn't start till 10. So there is going to be a bit of a jump cut here in a minute because I do decide to just wait around until the festival starts. So we've currently got here at 7:20, as you can see, and it's now 10 o'clock. Well, 10 to 10. There we go, 10 o'clock. So this is the dog festival. Like I do with all the festivals, I am going to stop talking now, let you enjoy the festival, and I will get back with you when it's done. Well, that went absolutely swimmingly, didn't it? No, that went terribly, terribly. So there's a big speed up here because I didn't know if my dog had returned yet. So I'm just looking around the farm for my dog, but it hasn't. That was the dog festival, and hopefully we win it next year because I just haven't trained my dog enough this year. Now, what helps you better at the dog festival... Hang on, I need to watch the telly. What helps you better at the dog festival is having your dog outside, looking after your animals that are also outside. Oh, we've got the fairy in me, chapter 13. Of course, I don't do that, so I thought playing with the ball would be enough, and unfortunately it is just not enough this year. So obviously your dog having more hearts for you, more affection for you helps as well. And I think our dog is at full affection, but we just haven't trained it enough for recall. So like I say, if you are a player who has your dog outside from the start, looking after your chickens, then you probably win the dog festival first time, the dog race. But unfortunately, I don't. So what has good old farmer Fran had to say? Hopefully next year we will win the dog festival. That went about as well as the swimming festival. So she's still talking about accessories and the blacksmith. We'll just have to wait and see next year if I manage to win the dog festival at all. The dog race. So I do apologise again if you can hear any cars in the background. Where I record is not optimal, to be honest. But with that, we are going to head to bed and move straight on to day 11 and put the dog race swiftly behind us because it went terribly. So here we are on day 11, and there's Jack in the corner. He's been brought back. You were still a good boy, even though you can't race very well. And he's still a puppy. No, he's not, is he? No, he's not. Can't really use that excuse, can I? So we're checking the news just to see if it says anything, and it's just telling us about the lake freezing over. And there is also a birthday today. I can't speak, can I? So Zach is here. And he has brought our oven. Let's put oven in quotation marks here, guys. The oven that we bought is here. Let's go and have a look at that oven, shall we? So as we walk into our kitchen, it is in the top left on the counter. Look, I don't know about you. That is clearly a microwave. That's a microwave, dear. That's not an oven, that's a microwave. And it was talking about baking cookies in there. Unless you're going to do them terrible cookie in a mug, which I tried doing and it nearly set my microwave on fire. I wouldn't recommend baking in the microwave, to be honest with you. Definitely a microwave, that. So here we are with our sheep and cow again. And we are just checking our money situation. 3,975 Gs. My bunny rabbit has decided to play in the corner, so if you hear any loud noises, that's what that is. Again, she doesn't understand that I'm recording. And with that, I think we are shipping the milk today. Yes, we are, because we didn't ship it yesterday. So let's go and see the chickens. Oh, we've got to collect the honey, of course. And we won't be shipping the honey today, because like I said, it is a birthday. But let's go ahead and do what we do every morning. Try to take over the world. And hopefully we don't lose any feed today because we lost 2 yesterday. So let's see. Luckily for us, no feed lost today. So let's go around gathering all of the eggs. If I can grab them. And I think there is a little jump cut in a moment after we've shipped most of the mayonnaise that we make, because I was looking around for another egg, but I couldn't find it, so I'm assuming there is no other egg. So I don't normally do this, but instead of a jump cut, I decided to speed up this whole process. This may be something we do in the future as well, I'm not sure. We have kept, of course, an egg for the harvest goddess, but here we are just looking for that egg. I don't normally speed up the process of sorting out the chickens, but for the sake of brevity, I suppose, to keep this episode at a manageable level, I did decide to go ahead and times 5 speed doing the mayonnaise. You know what I mean? So we're giving our egg to the harvest goddess. And we do still have the honey, but with that we're going to go into yet another speed up because we are going to be chopping the lumber, chopping for lumber. I need to speak to a woodcutter. What makes lumber lumber? Is it lumber when you've chopped it? Do you have to have a process to make it lumber? I don't actually know. So with that, I did do a little bit of a skip here because we decided to wait at the woodcutter's house, at Gotsy's house. I'm not entirely sure why, so there was a bit of a skip there. I'm assuming we wanted to check the price of a hothouse. And we are just now looking around at the farm for our horse, I believe, because we haven't said hello to the horse today. So this can take a little minute. We're just going to check the barn to see if he's in there. And he is not. But we do actually have to get him into the barn because it's snowing tomorrow. So with that, another giant speed up trying to get the horse back into the barn. And it didn't take too long, but long enough. So let's go and say hello to Binky. I feel bad that I have to keep putting him back into the barn, but he'll hate me if I keep him out when it's snowing. So with that, let's head out. Oh, no, it looks like we're heading back into the house instead. So we do have the honey, which is going to be somebody's birthday present. Again, we're not wrapping them in the first year, but we might start wrapping them in future years. And well, we are going to grab a flower, so I assume that means we're going to see Potpourri. So let's go. And we are indeed going to see Potpourri. I don't know if we'll be buying any feed though. We probably should, but I think we'll be okay. And with that, Potpourri's heart level is now at the highest, which is red. So that is another one of our winter goals ticked off. So if you remember, our first winter goal was to have a full hen house, which we did. Our second winter goal was to raise Potpourri's heart level to the highest, which it is. And our third winter goal is to get at least one more cow or sheep, I think. For some reason, I make these goals up myself and I struggle to remember the winter goals. But I think that's what they were. I'm hopeful we can also get a cow or sheep soon, but we are heading into the inn. Because it is Duke's birthday today. And he's going to teach us how to make cheese fondue. Oh, don't, I'd love a cheese fondue right now. Oh, don't. I'm hungry. I love melted cheese, you know. I love cheese. I just love cheese in general. But, you know the cinema cheese, like the nacho cheese that is utterly not cheese at all? Well, I just love it. I know it's rubbish. I know it's not good for you. But I do like it on occasion. And I have tried to make nacho cheese so many times and I cannot do it. I cannot melt cheese for the life of me, or at least I can't get it to stay melted. But I'm quite simple with my cheese tastes. I'm a cheddar girl, really. I don't really like, well, I do like a few cheeses, but nice and simple, bit of cheddar, maybe a bit of chilli in it, yeah. That'll do me. And that's all from Duke, teaching us a Duke fondue recipe. A Duke fondue recipe? A cheese fondue recipe. So anyway, we are back at Gotsy's house. I think we're going to check how much the hothouse costs. And nowhere near as much as we have. No, that's not right. We don't have anywhere near as much money as this is going to cost. There you go. I don't know why I can't speak today. And we are nearly at enough lumber, but not quite. That whole sentence was just ridiculous, wasn't it? So we do need to chop some more lumber. But it's the money, really, that's going to take the while in getting the hothouse. So with that, we are off up in the mountain. I wonder if we're going to go mining, perhaps. No, it's a toss-up really. Do we save for the hothouse? Do we start preparing for spring? Do we buy some more cows and sheep? Do we get maybe one of the other makers, so you can get a cheese maker or a yarn maker? Speaking of cheese, can't escape it, can we? We are going to do a speed up here, of course, of getting these done. This one down at the end, look at that little fox, cute. And we are indeed going to go mining. So again, another big speed up here while we mine. And with that, the mining is finished. Like I say in every episode, I hope you don't mind me speeding those parts up. Just helps to keep the episode running a little bit more smoothly, of course. So it's now 4 p.m. So hopefully we get these in the shipping bin on time. I'm sure we will. Just past Karen there. I don't know why I didn't go to the chicken coop, but we're just shipping them here. We should have time. That's not a bad little haul, but again, I keep forgetting to take the basket to the mine with me. That would be helpful. But with that, we are heading home. And presumably, yeah, heading to bed. So it's been quite a slow day today. But we have the delicious hour. Let's see. Let's see if we go on another cheese rant. What are they cooking today? Grilled fish. Yeah, ish and ish. Do you know, I love a good, I know it's bad for you, I love a good like fish and chips. Battered fish is not too bad, but I can only have haddock. I'm not a cod girly, I can only have haddock. Grilled fish, I could take it or leave it. Oh, this is asking if you can put the earrings on. Unfortunately, you can't use the accessories yourself, but you can sell them. I don't tend to do much with accessories in this game, but we'll see if we make any as we go on. So let's head to bed and we'll move on to our final day of this episode, which is day 12. And this is actually my in-game birthday today. So it's not my real birthday. My real birthday is in the summer. But I decided to have my birthday on day 12 of winter for this game. And I was a little disappointed because there's nothing really mentioned about your birthday. I know more happens when you are married. But of course, we are not married yet. We were just looking at the Winter Thanksgiving Festival there. That's not for another few days. Of course, we got a couple of birthday cards. So Potpourri says, happy birthday, John. Thank you. And the doctor says, happy birthday, take care of your health. But that was literally it. So that was all the recognition poor little John got for his birthday. Again, I know there's more that happens when you're married. So what are we going to do for our birthday in game? And I just want to reiterate, it is not my real birthday, just my character's birthday in the game. So feeding the chickens as always. And again, for the sake of time for this video, because I had other things happening, like the Astrobot playthrough, I did decide to actually speed this bit up again. So you'll have to let me know if this is something that you want sped up in the future or not, because this is the first time I've been speeding up feeding the chickens and getting the mayonnaise, that kind of thing. Normally I don't, like I say, but this was just purely for the sake of time for today's recording. I've been doing a lot of editing, as you can imagine, and I didn't want any of my episodes to suffer because of that, but at the same time, I don't have as much time as I normally would to edit Harvest Moon. So you'll have to let me know if you are happy about having the chicken part sped up or if you'd like that on normal speed moving forward. We'll just wait and see. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. But of course we are looking at after the cows and sheep. Cow and sheep. And we are shipping the milk today. So let's head out. I'm going to go say hello to the horse. Unfortunately, Binky can't come out today because it's snowing. And with that, it looks like we're heading out. So here we are going to move to yet another speed up, because this is me running up the mountain all the way up, trying to get this event to pop that I've been talking about. And I don't know what time of day you need to do this, but unfortunately it didn't happen yet again. So I have sped that up because it's literally just me running up the mountain. And of course we're going to do we're going to hit the rock while we're here. So today we decided to do a bit of fishing. I don't know if this is our first time fishing in winter. It might be, you know. This is the ample time to fish and we haven't done any fishing at all. So for a birthday treat, we're going to take ourselves fishing. And there is a random jump cut here. Don't worry, nothing happens. It's about to happen there. There you go. My recording stopped recording. It's as simple as that. So I had to do a new recording. So that's why there was that little weird jump cut there. But don't worry, nothing happened. You didn't miss anything. Not that there's too much to miss. It's quite a slow few days, minus the dog show, of course. Of course, I have sped up the fishing as well. And we did just get a power berry. We finally got the power berry from the beach, from fishing. So we don't have many power berries left at all. So we're nearly complete on getting all of the power berries that we need. But with that, we're going to head out. So I was really pleased to get a power berry there. Not sure we actually caught any fish though. We'll have a look in a minute. And I think to my knowledge, there's 2 or 3 power berries left for us to find. I think 3. No, so we didn't stay for too long. And we didn't get any fish, but we did get the power berry, which I'm quite excited about. So we're now headed to the inn. And again, there's going to be yet another speed up here, talking to one. The short version is, I was going to buy some seeds and I didn't end up buying any. So this whole exchange ended up being rather pointless, which is why I've sped it up. So we were going to get some cabbages, but we didn't. Then we looked at the toy flower seeds, but we didn't end up buying any of those. So that's why I've sped this up. We didn't buy those. A bit of a pointless exchange there. Me just changing my mind. So we've gone to see Doug. As it's our birthday and nobody else has taken us out, we've decided to treat ourselves to a cheesecake. I wish that they did more for your birthday, I will be honest. But I know, like I say, when you're married, your wife does put on a little event for you. You didn't even say happy birthday to me, Anne. Potpourri did. Exactly. Now you can see why I want to get with potpourri instead. Anyway, with that, we are heading back. It is 4 p.m. I should have probably gone back up the mountain because I think the event I'm waiting to happens on night time. I don't know, but I just totally forgot how to trigger it. But we're just checking the mailbox again, just in case, and nothing. So we're going to head into the house. And there is a little bit of a jump cut here because I had to pause the recording. So not a lot really happened. I did say I had to pause the recording. I can't pause the recordings on the PlayStation 5, so that's why I had to cut that bit out. Oh, goodness me, we've got the song hour. Fantastic stuff. Today's guest is Jack. A song for John. The amount of water in the watering can, 1. The amount of fodder in the silo, 281. How do you know this? The amount of lumber in the woodshed, 568. The amount of chicken feed, 66. The amount of fish food, 20. How do you know that, you weirdo? I don't think so. But anyway, we are going to, of course, check in with Farmer Fran. And this is about the time in the episode where I say thank you very much for watching. It really, really does mean the world to me. I know I say it every episode. I know you're bored of me saying it, but it really does. I am just so happy that people are watching this because it's one of my favourite games. It's just so cozy and cute and I love it. So thank you very much for your continued support on this series. It really does mean the world. Even when I'm a terrible player like the dog show. So with that, I'm going to head to bed and there's one more thing to say. Thank you for watching and until next time, bye Embers.